Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
How y'all doing today out there in the streets?
I don't know how we doing out in the streets.
Okay. Welcome to Heal My Marriage Podcast.
I was not saying it with you. I know you wanted me to. And I was like, nope.
My name is Tara.
My name is Pedro.
And this will be season 4, episode 3 of Fed Up 2.
Finally got that right. Hallelujah.
Yes, part 2 of Fed Up. Yeah. That we promised we was going to do. So
yeah.
we here now.
Last season, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And July somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you just were so busy.
Yeah. But that's life, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I'm excited about what we're going to talk about today.
Why are you excited about what we're going to talk about
Because
today?
I'm always fed up with you. I'm always fed all the way up
Whatever.
to like my hair.
To your hair.
Yeah. And it's standing on top of my head.
Your hair stands on top of your head? I would love to see that. Did you
It's like
stick your hand in the socket and,
Yeah.
you know, like on the cartoon?
Yeah. That type
Okay.
of thing. Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
If that's the case, why do you think I have no hair?
Oh my goodness.
Because I'm fed up with you. My hair is gone.
I did it.
And look at all this gray I
did
got.
it. Oh my
All this
gosh.
gray. Well, the people on the radio can't see it,
Is
but
it me?
the gray, yeah, it's all you.
Oh my
I'm even getting gray
gosh.
hairs on my arm.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I'm getting gray hair everywhere. I'm getting gray hair on my arms.
Mm,
I'm like, goodness gracious, what's going on?
listen.
That's all
life.
you.
That's not me.
Not even the kids. It's you.
Oh my goodness. See, I get blamed for everything. You see that?
I get blamed for everything, so
You
we might
see
as well get
that.
blamed each.
Oh my gosh.
Did that even make sense? Yeah, it does make sense.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Like we say, thank you for joining us on Adventist Radio London, also, and on YouTube.
That's right. And all the other platforms that we are on, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music.
You
We're
can't
on all
name
of
them
those.
all.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want to let you know we
do
on
that?
all
You
of
can't
those
name them all.
platforms. I
Just say
did.
we're on all the platforms.
We on all the audio platforms.
Thank you for
so
joining
please look
us.
us up and follow us on there. Subscribe
Like and subscribe.
and review. Leave a review and a comment on those platforms and let us know how we performing for you guys.
And also share.
That's right.
Send it to a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Send it to an enemy.
Somebody need to hear it.
Somebody.
Somebody.
Yep.
So let's
Maybe
get the-
not. Some people say, no, they don't. But, you know, that's up to them.
Mm.
We'll get out.
Yeah.
So, like you said, our episode today is about Fed Up,
Mm-hmm.
part 2.
Mm-hmm.
We was also going to talk about not just being fed up, but also should a woman lead
Or in the
sexually
bedroom.
in the bedroom?
Yeah.
And I think we was talking because I actually, for once, which I'm really bad at, is I went back and listened to the podcast.
Oh my gosh. I'm so proud of you.
I know. I'm so proud of myself
Listening to
too.
our own podcast. Back
I know.
then.
I don't
enjoy listening to us.
I don't. You know what it is? Just like with your singing, you don't like to hear yourself sing.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't like to hear myself talk.
Yeah, I get that.
Like I don't know. I'm like I just talked about it, so I need to go back and listen.
Yeah.
But every now and then I have to go back and listen so I can remember what we talked about,
Mhm.
especially when things are just crazy and just.
And it make me realize how we are. It's like, you know, I sit and laugh at with some of the things that we say because not every time I remember everything that we have maybe said in a podcast.
What it does is we've had people come up to us and say we're very transparent and that
Mhm.
we're really funny, and I'm
Mhm.
like, no, it was not that funny. And then I go back and listen. I'm like, oh, okay, it was actually funny.
Yeah.
So but it's an eye of the beholder because some people say, oh, you're not that funny, but yeah,
Yeah.
it was actually pretty fun.
Mhm.
The banter back and forth. I'm like, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
because I think we do it so much naturally with each other
Hmm.
that we don't realize that we're even doing it half the time.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like
Yeah, it does.
like we banter like this even when we're not doing a podcast, just
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah.
We had our friend over visiting, and he was just laughing at us because we were sitting there just bantering back and forth, and he's just like, man, you guys used to do that Bermuda all the time. And I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, because I think we just naturally do it to each other.
Yeah.
I actually think we naturally fight.
I wouldn't say it's
It's
fighting. It's our way
I
of
don't mean in a
communication.
bad way. I don't mean in a bad way. I don't mean arguing and fight. I don't mean, like we almost act like brother and sister sometimes. Like a
Yeah.
sibling, like a sibling
sibling
fight,
rivalry.
like a sibling fighting. Like
Yeah.
like
I get
Pedro,
that.
like Junior and Sky. They they just getting on each other's nerves.
Yeah.
I think that's how our marriage is in that strange way because we just constantly.
We constantly back and forth, back and forth.
pushing each other's buttons.
Yeah.
And just,
Yeah,
we
I
just
can
do
see
it
that.
constantly. And that's what I mean by fighting. I don't mean, folks, I don't mean we up here, a fist up or arguing. No, that's not what I'm talking about. We just constantly just it's our
hitting each other
stick.
buttons.
Yeah, it's our
hitting each
stick.
other buttons.
We just constantly just going at each other. You irritate me, so I'm gonna irritate her back. So I say something to irritate you back.
Yeah.
Or sometimes I just don't say nothing, which irritates you more.
Yeah. Silence. Sometimes I'm like, really? You gonna give me the silent treatment? That's
right.
where we going. That's where we going.
That's right. I did that yesterday, baby. That was silent like a rock.
Oh my God. But yeah,
because you get lost in your thing, man. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna say nothing. Because as a woman, you over accentuate everything.
Yeah. I think sometimes depending on the situation that you're going through in your marriage at that time, you could be fed up with that situation. Where you just like, you know what, I'm done with it. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. We haven't came to a common ground. We're not seeing eye to eye. And sometimes you just be like, you keep arguing about a situation. It's just like, I'm not talking about it no more. I'm fed up. I'm done. We either going to, try to end it now, or we're not going to revisit it later.
That's your favorite words.
What?
When we having a discussion and you don't like how this discussion is going, you just be like, I'm done. And I'm like, how you done? You didn't. I'm the one that.
Because I feel like you
feel like when I'm winning the argument, you're done.
I'm saying. I think it depends, depending on the person, if where they are in that conversation that they fed up with talking about it. Like, I'm not talking about it no
like I said,
more.
when I'm winning the argument, you're done.
Yeah.
If you're not winning the argument, we're gonna be arguing.
No, because I need to say my point.
No,
Let
you
me
need to win.
Point.
You need to win, because I never win.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That's what.
Why have to be winning and losing?
Because that's the way it is.
Each person.
No. See,
each person, whatever they meet, whatever you're talking about, then it ain't about winning. It's about explaining how you feeling about the situation.
That's a bunch of bunk, because in the moment you're trying to win. Let's call it for what it is.
Like, I knows best.
In marriage, yes, we're not trying to win. You'd have to compromise.
You have to compromise.
You have to communicate. But in the moment, you're trying to win.
But you can't make a person feel like everything they do is wrong. Or because they're not doing this, or because they're not doing that.
No, see, I know where you're going with that. You're not, because saying a statement does not make you, that's your own feelings.
No.
That's what you need to work out on your own. Because, that means the person can't say nothing to the person.
No, it ain't about you can't say anything. It's about, try not to, when you saying something, don't make it seem like they doing this wrong.
No. Make it seem like, see,
you know what I'm saying?
I didn't make any, see,
like,
we're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that.
I just did.
You're not gonna do that. If I make a statement and I say to you, I can't remember the thing, because that's how.
What we was talking about?
That's the point. I get it out my head. Once it's done, but you still remember.
Yeah, I remember.
And you go to the past. It's funny when it's convenient for you. You live in the past, but if it's me, I can't live in the past. Why are you in the past? Why are you in the past? You need to be in the future, in the present. I'm like, oh, you know what? Because the past is relevant. But anyway, sometimes. But anyway.
Yeah,
I can't remember what it was now. We was talking about
when we were driving up.
Oh no, that's what I know exactly. I was specific in what I said to you. I was very specific. Notice these words, folks. Specific. I said to you, you don't pay attention while I'm driving.
No, I do not.
You don't.
Only because I'm busy doing other stuff.
And got in your feelings because you want to go into. You don't pay attention to anything. And I didn't say anything. I said you don't pay attention when I'm driving.
Okay.
Pacific. You took it the wrong way.
I said
so
the reason. I said sometimes I'm paying attention, but majority of the time I'm either doing my makeup because we're running late, so I want to do my makeup, and then I'm either
on your phone,
or I'm saying about the children in the back.
Nah, the children older. You're not saying about the children in the back. Don't even go there.
I'm saying about the children in the back. I just did.
Todd. Let that go. You're not saying about no children in the back.
just saying.
They're 15, 13, and 9. They say about themselves. You on your phone, or you just do whatever.
Oh, I'm listening to music or something.
Oh, excuse me. This is the
Getting
thing.
ready to go to an event or a church function.
How is it you listen to music? You tell me to play music, but then you listen to something else. I noticed that yesterday.
What?
You asked me to play music, so you listen to it, right?
Mhm.
And then you on your phone listening to something else.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you.
I can do two
saw
things
you.
at one time.
I saw your phone.
I can multitask.
I saw
I
your
can
phone.
multitask.
That makes no sense.
I can multitask. It's
That's
possible.
why when I try to talk to you, you don't hear me because you got too many. You can't multitask.
I hear everything. I hear you. I hear the music. I hear whatever I'm doing.
Because if you heard me, you
I'm
would have.
hearing all.
Wait. Let's
Maybe
stop.
I'm choosing not to listen to the phone. Like, what is he talking
Let me say
about?
this. Let me say this real quick.
Okay.
If you heard me, then you would have heard me say specifically that.
Oh my gosh.
You don't pay attention when I drive. Not all the time.
Do I need?
You,
No, I'm just saying. I'm just for real. For real. Do I really need to pay attention while you're driving?
sometimes, yes.
Why?
Because you know what? It's good. It's good that you can help me navigate sometimes.
No, but that's why you have a GPS system.
No, wait.
You have two phones.
Wait,
no, wait. Let me finish.
wait.
Let me finish, Pedro.
Wait.
Pedro have two phones literally up in the dash.
Actually, I have 3.
Well, 3 phones in the dash. You don't need me. You know what I'm saying? You
See?
have the GPS. You have one.
Guess
No,
what?
no,
Wait.
I'm not your other GPS
Number one,
system.
it happened yesterday.
No, I
so
don't
we
care.
got to the place of residence where we was going. Right? We got there.
Okay.
And you was like, oh wait, I think, and you was actually paying attention. You was like, oh wait, no, you wasn't. And I started driving, and I'm like, well, I think it's back that way. And you're like, huh? And I'm like, we're here. Oh, we're here? Like, what you mean? And then you're like, my bad. I should be paying attention. I should be paying attention. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Like,
Oh
pay
my gosh.
attention to where, so you know.
You know what I knew? I knew when I saw all the cars there. I said, that must be the place. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I said.
No, see, you need to pay attention.
I was paying attention. I paid
If you
attention
want-
when I was
okay,
ready.
if
When
you
I
wanna
saw
learn-
you coming
okay,
to
put
a
it this
slow
way.
stop, I said, oh, we may
If you
be at
want to
our
learn to
destination.
drive, if you want to learn to,
I already know how to drive.
see, I'm not saying you don't know how to drive. If you want to learn to drive in the UK, you need to start knowing your way around.
I do know my way around.
You only know your way around
I'm not going to
here.
be driving all the way to London or Wolverhampton or Birmingham or North. You're going to be doing all of that. I'm only doing local places.
You sound like that.
Local.
You sound like the
That's
lady we
it.
met last night talking about I'm the taxi and I'm supposed to do it.
That's right, because that's how I feel. I feel like once I do get my license and drive and get my car.
Oh, you're gonna be driving on the motorway.
I'm just letting you know I would not be driving on the motorway.
Yes, you will. You be in the slow lane. Yes, you
No,
will.
I will not.
We
I
will
will only
drive.
go to the school.
No.
home,
You're gonna
store,
help. You're gonna help a brother. You're gonna help a brother
activity,
out. You're gonna
home.
drive. If you gotta
Okay.
go to London, you're gonna drive. Cause it's like 100 miles straight. You could just go straight down, and we get to the rest stop. We can pull off, and then we can switch, and then I can drive into
Y'all
London.
see my face.
Exactly. No,
Okay.
you're gonna do it.
Y'all
We
don't
ain't
see
gonna
my
be
face
going
on the radio, but
when you driving,
listen.
when you start driving, you gonna drive some long distance. Yes, you
Okay.
are.
All right then.
In the slow, you can go in the slow lane.
You
All
better
gotta
pray
do is
about
50.
it. You better pray about it.
I ain't praying about nothing
better
because it's gonna happen.
Put it in
We
your
ain't
prayer
going.
list.
Listen, we ain't going then.
Put it in your prayer list. Don't play with it.
Whatever. My
Just
prayer
saying.
list.
I just feel we have to set boundaries. And my boundary is I would not go on the motorway. That's it.
Oh yeah, you are. Yes, you are.
Oh my
And
God.
if you think you're not, you're sadly mistaken.
We all have a position in marriage. you
Yeah,
know?
your position is to
In
go down the
your
motorway with your
position,
husband.
we all have.
I'm talking about you ain't gonna go down no more. Yes, you will.
You
Like
know,
I said, you could drive once we get on the straightaway. I could get us onto the motorway and get us down, and then once
we're
we
both
get
gonna
there,
be stopping in the middle of the motorway. Just to
no,
put
you
me on
stop at the
driver's
rest
side.
stop. What are you
At
talking?
a service
Yeah,
center?
really tall. We're gonna stop underneath the underpass and be like, okay, let's switch, and then we all run around the cars. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Or stop in the middle of the motorway. You know how remember those they used to do it back. They don't do that anymore.
That must have
Remember they used to pull up in the South. They pull up to anywhere in the States. They used to pull up to a light, and then like everybody will get out the car and start running around switching. Yeah, let's do that in the middle of the motorway. Yeah, Tom, let's do that.
Well, no, we'll get killed.
Exactly. So that's when we pull off into the service center.
Yeah, pull over in the service.
Yeah, and
We'll
then
see.
you'll pull off.
We'll see we'll see what's gonna happen in due time.
It's gonna happen.
In due
I
time.
don't- It's gonna happen.
In due time.
It's gonna happen.
Okay.
It's gonna happen.
Okay, it's gonna happen then if you
Yeah,
thankful.
I don't care what you say. It's gonna happen. Whatever. Because I gotta stop all this driving. I don't mind, but at the same token, if you can do it, you can help a brother out too.
Yeah,
We're supposed to be a team. It's not. There's no I in team.
it depends.
What do you mean? It depends.
The I can put it down when I get ready.
You're so funny. Oh my goodness. Anyway.
Oh my God, this.
Whatever. Yeah, you'll just add it. So it'll be time.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just be whenever it's
whenever it suits you, as always.
Yeah, that's not
right.
That's not always true.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm a very easy person.
No,
I'm easy.
Easy what?
I'm easy in the sense of getting along with, talking to. You can't get fed up with me.
I can get fed up with you. Did you just say that statement? I cannot get fed up with you.
No.
What? I can't.
No.
Why?
Because it's impossible. I'm so likable.
Listen. Likeable, bikeable, whatever. Bite me.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, talking about I'm fed up. But like, yeah, so I'm saying, so we all get fed up. But I thought about something too, because I was looking at something, and when it comes to marriage, it's work. It's always work.
Definitely.
So I just want to read something real quick. It says, marriage is about becoming a team. You're going to spend the rest of your life learning about each other, and every now and then things blow up. But the beauty of marriage is that if you pick the right person and you both love each other, you always figure out a way to get through it. What do you think of that statement?
I agree with that.
The question is, well, see, the question, the one thing I didn't like is that if you pick the right person.
Well, yeah, because at the end of the day, most times, a husband seeks a wife, right? So depending on if he allow God to show him who that person is, or while dating, doing the dating, process, and you know that God has sent that person, you kind of know.
It don't say that. It said if you pick.
If you pick.
So I would say if God picks the right person for you.
Yeah, so you can change it up. I mean, yeah, because I didn't pick you. You just kind of popped up.
I didn't pick you. You just popped up.
So yeah, it was definitely like God put it together.
Matter of fact, okay, so on the last episode that we did a Fed Up, we was talking about that, and you were saying with God, picking us, like putting us together and everything.
Right.
And that we was not, at some point we was talking that we was not spiritually connected.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, I always thought we was actually I was not spiritually, I loved the Lord and I knew of God.
Yes.
But I was not going to church like that.
Yeah.
But the funny thing was, you was actually going to church. And I tell people all the time that it was weird, even though you was Baptist at that time, which we're now Adventist, but we was Baptist, and I was Adventist then, but you was Baptist.
Right.
It was weird. You're spiritual. You was actually spiritual. You don't remember this. You was actually spiritual. And I always credited that, believe it or not, it doesn't matter how you get there. It just matter that you get there.
Right.
I didn't get back to God through the Adventist way. I actually got back to God through the Baptist way.
Oh, wow.
And then I found my way into the Adventist, and then you joined me into the Adventist.
Right.
Because remember, I was going with you to church on Sunday.
Yeah, you was.
And I wasn't going to church at all.
Yeah.
I was just home. And I was not doing what I was supposed to. I kind of distanced myself from the church and left the church.
Right.
And then when I met you, we started going, and then we started going to church on Sabbath too sometimes.
Right.
But more on Sunday.
Yeah.
So I disagree with that last. I want to tell you that I actually disagree with what you said in the last podcast on Fed Up, was that we was not spiritually thing, because you was actually, I always tell people, you was actually more spiritual than me. You was actually bringing me in.
Yeah.
Because I was way out on the ledge.
Yeah.
So I just want to point that out, because I was like, I was listening to it and I was like, that's not true. And I didn't catch it when you said it. But when I listened back to it, I did catch it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to make sure I bring that up in the next podcast that we do.
Yeah, I believe in most cases, people do get together, but it be for different reasons. Either, people get pregnant, or, it could just be for so many different things that people join together. Not necessarily that God put them together.
Wait, say it again?
I said people, become together. It's for a lot of reasons. It can be either pregnancy, financially, It could be
Oh yeah,
anything,
yeah, yeah.
you know, that
I
can
got you.
draw people. Not necessarily God put them together, but I do believe in certain instances that God can join two people, and both people know that God put them there with one
But
another.
that's what I mean. I know for a fact, and we're about to actually celebrate our marriage in was it 24th? So we
Mhm.
got 7 days, 10 days.
Wow.
Yes, I do know when our date is. October 3rd. See,
October 3rd will be
actually no, it's the
18
30th.
years.
The 30th, right? It's not 31 days in September.
I,
It's only
I think
30.
it's 31 days.
I think it's 30.
Yeah.
But anyway, but yeah. So if it's 30, then it's 7 plus 3. That's 10. No,
Mm.
6, 9, something like that. Yeah, we're celebrating our anniversary.
It's 30 days in September.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in 9 days.
Mhm.
Sorry. See, I want to get that right.
Yeah.
October 3rd, baby, 2005, when we got
Can't believe-
married
Yeah.
in a courthouse.
And I don't
I
regret
was
not
wearing
one
a pink.
moment.
I was wearing a pink shirt. You was wearing black and pink.
No, I wore all pink dress.
It was all pink dress. I
Yes.
could have sworn you had on black.
No.
Yeah, you did have. You had like a black jacket.
Maybe a sweater, maybe.
Yeah, because you always wear a sweater because you're always cold.
Yeah.
I remember black on you.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but you're right. It was a pink dress.
Mm-hmm.
And I had on a pink shirt, which I had up to maybe about 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I found. I think I may still have it.
I don't know.
I think I still do, even after all these years.
Mhm.
I don't know if I can fit it, but I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pants are definitely gone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I picture someone floating around in Yahoo
Oh,
space.
yeah. I think one day, hopefully, we'll get it. We'll get it. I don't know.
You know,
Maybe we never will, but it's
No,
all right.
It's okay.
We
I
have
know.
memories in our minds, so that's the main thing.
Yeah, memories.
Yeah. so-
Memories. But like I said, I think that we in our marriage, I know that over the years we have definitely been fed up with each other.
Yeah.
But even
Mhm.
through all of that, we always work it out.
Yeah, I
Talk
think
to each
I think
other.
when we get fed up, we kind of go up, kind of go in our own separate spaces and just allow ourselves time to think about what we just discussed or whatever the situation may be, and then we'll say, okay, either you'll come to me or I'll come to you and be like, how about this or how about that, or maybe I shouldn't have
Oh,
said
you
this.
pretty much when you get out your feelings.
Yeah, I mean, for both of us.
I don't get on my feelings like you.
Oh my gosh, you in denial, Peter.
I'm not in denial. I don't get on my.
You do get in your feelings.
No, I don't get on my feelings like I used to.
Okay.
No,
But Peter,
no.
the point is ain't about what you used
No,
to do.
because
I'm talking about you still getting your feelings in the sense of you get irritated. It's okay.
I didn't get irritated yesterday. I didn't. I was frustrated. See, there's a difference. There's a difference between irritation and frustration.
Okay.
Frustration is when you're trying to explain something and you don't listen to what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And then you start saying I'm saying all these other things. Just like you was like, oh, I say you don't pay attention to anything. And I'm like, I never said that. You start saying stuff that you had in your own head. And I was like, I didn't say any of that. I said specifically this. No, that's not what you said. Oh, yes, it is. And you convince yourself.
I convinced myself.
Yeah, you convince yourself. So then me being frustrated, like, what's wrong with you? That's not what I said.
Mm.
Why do you always think I'm trying to, like, control what you're going? After 18 years, I told you yesterday, and I tell everybody, after 18 years, even before 18 years, I can't control anything you do.
I can't control nothing you do.
I know, but I didn't say that you was trying to control me. You said I was trying to control you, and I'm like, I'm not trying to control you.
I wasn't meant saying like me. I was more saying the
what
situation.
you do.
Yeah.
Oh no, what you was trying to say is I can't control making you pay attention to the traffic and to outside.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to control you. And I even said to you, I said, you know what? You don't pay attention, but you know what? That's you. I've gotten used to it.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten used to it. It'll be nice every now and then if I'm driving, and yeah, I got the GPS, but sometimes it gets a little crazy because it's like make a left or make a left.
Question.
Wait. Can I finish my statement?
Go ahead.
Sometimes, if you see like I'm about to make the wrong turn, be like, no, but I think you're supposed to go that way. Because it's been times where I've made the wrong turn. You didn't even know that I made the wrong turn. You was like, oh, you made the wrong turn? Well, follow the GPS. I'm like, but you could have because the GPS is telling me to go left, but it kind of combines and it looks like it's left, but it's really right, left. It's a weird, you know how that go.
Mm-hmm.
But if you see a sign, just like I was trying to teach you yesterday, before you get to a rest stop on the
Mhm.
motorways,
Right.
you always see that sign that says what?
Slow down. Oh,
No.
you get tired and it's kill or whatever.
Right, exactly. And I told
See,
you,
I was paying attention.
no, that's because you this is after the discussion. And I said, okay, so every time you see that sign, that means a mile away there's going to be a rest stop,
A service center.
or service center, or a rest stop.
Yeah.
It may not always be a service center. It could be just a rest stop, just a pullover. Right. So I said that. So that's what I mean. Like, pay attention to stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because, like, especially with you, where you can, you got it when you got to go. When you got to go, you got to go. If you see that sign, you have a mile to go. If you have to go, you can say, well, babe, I need to go. I need to use the bathroom. I could pull over. Not when we pass the service center, you're looking like, as we drive by, you're like, oh, babe, I need to use the bathroom.
All right.
Do you understand what I'm saying? That's paying attention.
Ooh.
That's paying attention, because now you see that? Okay, I got a mile to go. I got a minute. I need to tell him now.
Yeah, before.
Because if I don't, it could be another 15, 20 minutes before we hit another one.
Well, yeah, we're going to miss it.
And that's what I mean by paying attention.
Okay.
That's it. See, I'm not saying that you have to pay attention to every aspect of the drive.
Right.
But you can pay attention to some of the aspects of the drive.
Okay, next time you drive, I would try to look and stuff like that. So
it'd be nice to have a little navigator, helping me out.
okay, yeah.
If not, you know what? Matter of fact, you know what? I know just what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put you in the back and put Sky in the front. Because Sky will be like, Dad, you gotta go here, you gotta go there.
I don't care.
She would direct me. Sky would be paying attention.
But then, okay, fine. That's what we'll do.
That's what we're gonna. I just thought about. That's what we're gonna do from now on.
Put your oldest daughter up there with you.
That's right.
She would love that.
And you're gonna sit in the back.
Okay, then.
Hit the back. Hit the jack. Hit the back.
That's
jack.
fine. That's fine with me.
Oh, that's fine. Then that way you can be back there snoring and everything else.
Thank you.
That's what you want to do anyway. Yep,
You
that's
best
just what we're
believe
gonna do. Because
Okay.
Sky definitely will be like, "Yo, Dad, all right, no, go left, go right, all right." Yep, she'll pay attention. She'll help. She'll navigate for me.
Oh, you won't help. Okay.
I want help. Yeah, I need help sometimes.
Don't I help you with everything else?
With what?
With everything.
No, you don't help me with everything.
See, look at you.
What do you help me with, Ty?
Okay.
You help us as a family.
Okay, so I'm gonna act like you didn't say that. I don't
You
help with
help
anything. You heard
us.
that, guys. I don't help with anything. Okay, so
No,
from now on, I'm gonna show you what that means.
Wait, help
No,
me with
no. Don't take
You
it
help
back.
me.
Don't take
You
it
help.
back now.
I'm not taking anything back. The things you do is not helping me. The things you do is
Oh,
because
it's
you
not
love
helping
me.
you. No, okay. It's
Yeah.
still helping you.
Oh, because you make the food, so that
No,
helps me.
it's
So now I don't have to
helping you.
make food when I get home.
It's helping you though, isn't it?
It is helping me.
Okay, then so no, I'm just saying. But since it's not, I'm gonna show you
Look
what
at
that feels like.
Look at you now. You're
No,
look
I'm
at
gonna show you what that. I'm gonna show you what that
Yeah,
feels
your
like because you said I don't help you.
feelings.
So okay, so if I don't help you, then I'm gonna physically show you that I don't help you, and you could do it. Then you could do it yourself.
Mm.
No, I'm dead serious.
I was gonna say something.
I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious.
Dead serious about what? What you dead serious about?
What I just said. I said I'm gonna show you. You said I don't help.
No, you help.
No,
but
you just said.
you said
out
help.
of your mouth. I
Help
don't
me
help
with
you
the
with
drive.
anything.
Again, see, I'm being Pacific.
No,
help me
no,
with
you,
the
you,
driving.
you said just now I don't help you with anything.
No, I did it.
Yes, you did.
Let's rewind it.
No, that's
Did
what
I
you
say
said.
that?
Yeah, you said that.
What you mean? Anything?
That's what you said.
Yeah, because you don't talk. What you mean help me? You do. I thought you was doing this stuff out of love.
So what am I not doing then? Because I know what you just said. You said I don't help you with anything.
Because I'm talking about help. I'm talking about help in the sense. I'm just confused now because I'm like, see, this is why we getting these things because you're confusing me.
I'm not
Help you
confusing you.
with
You're confusing yourself.
Help me with what? That's what. Okay, what you mean? What do you consider helping me with? That's what. Okay, let's put it that way. Then I
No,
have a
I'm
better
not going
understanding.
into that.
No, go into it because I want to know because I'm confused. Help you with what?
I help you make sure your clothes are clean. I help you making sure you
Again,
eat
see,
food.
that's what I said. I
help
thought that was
making
done
sure
out of
you
love.
Okay.
That's not
I help
help.
making sure
That's being a
I'm
good
just saying-
wife.
No, it's not. It's just all of it.
No, that's not helping
It's
me.
all
That's
of
being
it.
a good wife.
Yes, it is. I'm helping you
Wait,
making
wait,
sure
wait,
you
wait,
eat right.
wait,
I'm
wait,
making
wait,
sure
wait,
you're
wait.
doing what you need to do. Stop. Get off me.
Wait. That I don't consider what I do for you helping you. I consider
Yes, it
doing.
is.
No, it's not. I see. That's where you and see we're different because I don't consider that you're helping me. I consider that you're doing it because you care for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't consider it help.
It is
Like not help. It's because you care. So
It's,
I
it's
come
a
like
care
if I
help.
come.
It's a care help.
See, that's from you.
I help
And see,
care.
that's why I was confused because I don't
You help
consider that help.
No, you think about it. You help someone
You're
because you
not
care.
the help, but you're not the
You
help
help
though.
someone because
But
when you
Tita,
care
you're
about someone,
not.
you help them.
You're not the help. You're my wife, and you
Oh
you
my
want to
gosh.
make sure that everything I have is there for me. So I don't consider that help. Just like if I come home and I see that you got your feet up, I'll go make me a plate of food, even though you're like, let me. Like the other day, you like, can I make? Let me just make. I'm like, no, I got I can do it. And you're like, I'm like, but I can do it. So I can help you too. But I don't consider that
See,
help.
same thing.
But I
Help.
don't consider that help. I
It's
consider
help.
that because I love you. You can sit there. You've been doing all day. You've been running all day in the house and with the kids and everything. So I can come home and make me a plate of food
Okay.
because I love you. It has nothing. That's not because I want to help you.
Okay.
But I understand where you're coming with it because I'm helping you by doing it. Okay, help. But that's why I was confused by that statement. That's why I say you don't help me with anything. I thought everything you did was out of love.
Out of love.
So that's what I thought.
Okay.
So let's just clear that up. See?
You better clear it up.
I am clearing it up.
Look,
Communication.
we're trying to fix it now, ain't it?
I'm not trying to fix it. I'm trying to understand what you're talking about because you be having your own little thought process.
Well, of course. I'm a different person.
No, you be thinking I'm supposed to be a mind reader too. That's what I'm fed up with. Okay, we're still on fed up. Yeah, I'm I can't remember what happened the other day. You said something to me, and I'm like, "What do you mean?" And you was like, "Oh, I should have read your mind." How would you supposed to read your
We were
mind?
talking about our daughter because she wasn't feeling well and she didn't go to school. And I was like,
Well, calling the school.
yeah.
Calling the school. What do we need an excuse? And I'm like, need an excuse? You just call the school and say she's sick.
I'm saying an excuse of a doctor's excuse.
Right, but
Do
you
we
didn't
need-
say that. You just said
Why I got to
excuse.
say that? Why I got to say
Because
that? You knew what I meant.
I did not. If I knew what you meant, then you wouldn't have got upset with me when I was just like, what the heck do you mean? I said to you, and this is the thing, I said to you, what do you mean?
And I said that. Didn't I tell you what I meant?
No. You said, an excuse. You kept saying an excuse. It's not till you got into your feelings
Oh my
and got
gosh.
your little attitude with me. And I'm like, why do you have an attitude, Ty?
Because
you don't listen. I'm going, no, listen, you said excuse. You was like, well, I was really talking about a doctor's excuse. Okay, you should have said that from the jump. Say, do we need a doctor's excuse? See
Okay,
the
so
difference?
now I got to be specific.
Yes,
Do you have a
that's the way
doctor's
marriage
excuse?
works.
You have to have blah, 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 blah.
Yes, because you want me to be specific.
Okay, then.
If I did generalization for a lot of things, you'd be like, you would say, what are you talking about? What? Yeah? Huh? Huh? What do you mean? And I'm like, because I just want to do that.
Yeah.
But why? Because I just want to do that.
Okay.
But why? You do it to me now. If I'm not specific with you now, you do it. So therefore, be specific.
Okay.
Thank you.
Fine. I'll be more specific.
Because you know how easy. See, married folks and even folks that are not married. If you're talking to somebody and you want something to be done, I guess that's the male thing. If you want to just specifically say, just like
You've been with me long enough to know what I'm thinking.
No, I'm not. And we can think on some things and we think of the same thing and we can almost like our brains almost think of the same thing.
Like it
happens.
links up.
It links up. But I'm not thinking a doctor's excuse. I'm not that good. God made me good, but not that good. I don't know what you mean by excuse. When you just say excuse, I'm like, the excuse is she's not feeling well. Not that she needs a doctor's excuse.
Well, I would
Be honest with you. If I actually thought that would be scary.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it would, because we're two
wouldn't.
separate people. Yes, it would. It would actually be scary because that'd be too. That I don't want to know you that well.
Why not? Oh my gosh.
Because I was want to push your button.
You don't know that actually is funny. So yeah.
I don't want. You're like, what the heck? I don't want. No, that's too scary. No. But anyway, like I said, so that's what I'm fed up about.
Yeah.
That you're never specific. You generalize everything. You think I'm supposed to know what you mean just because you said it, and then you have the nerve to get mad at me like I'm doing something wrong, like I'm not helping you, as you say.
Helping me is knowing what I'm thinking, knowing what I'm about to say, knowing all of that. You know what I mean? Get it together. Get it together.
You know what? Anyway, I think, I think to make our marriage work, sometimes the male has to be, stupefied or stupid.
The male have to be a good leader, and lead
Oh no, I'm
his
not. No, I know.
family
I'm not
and
talking about
lead.
that. And I can lead by being stupid.
Oh goodness.
What I mean by that is I can lead by being stupid because I can just be like, whatever you say, go. Okay, sweetie. Okay,
Oh, stop
all right.
it. Stop it. You're
Get
doing
what the
too
get, the,
much.
get what the woman wants.
Turn it down. Turn it down.
Get what the woman wants.
Turn it down.
All right.
Turn it down.
I'm sorry.
You're doing too much now.
I'm sorry, massa. I'm sorry, massa.
You're doing too much now. So anyway, but that goes to, because I wanted to talk about from before, we never had a chance to touch on it, in the sense of leading in the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Sexually.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's good for a man to always lead.
Oh, I definitely agree because women don't lead at all.
I lead sometimes.
Leading every now and the blue moon, yeah.
I lead by
Example?
joining in. No, I lead by joining in. By joining in and showing you, okay, I'm ready too. That's what it is.
That's not leading. That's
Yes, it is.
following.
It's following the leader.
Yeah, but that's still following.
and
Exactly. So that's
yeah.
not leading.
So yeah, it's leading. I lead by, if I give you a kiss or something like that, showing you like, okay, this is what it is. You ready? I'm ready. That's what.
That's the only way. That's the only way.
leading.
That's
What
only.
other leading do you want?
know what? I totally agree. That is one way a woman does lead because,
Yeah.
like, you ever see those clips where the guy's sitting there and he's like, he knows if he's gonna get some that night.
Yeah.
So if the wife is wearing like sweats, he's like, man, no chance. But if she's wearing just like a little short lingerie, what's that, negligee?
Yeah, a little
He's
t-shirt or
he's
something.
like, yeah, I'm gonna get it tonight. And then the other times when she just got like makeup, he's like, there's no chance, So yeah, you do lead by the way, I mean, that's true. I know when I'm going, I know when you're ready and when you're not.
Yeah.
But you're not ready half the time though, because half the time you're tired.
That's not always. That's a lie.
It is true.
That's
half
not
the
true.
time you're tired.
So I'm always ready.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna leave that one alone right
No,
there.
I do.
'cause
I do be ready
I believe
though.
in being transparent, but I don't want to be too transparent because then people gonna be like, "What's wrong
No,
with
I
these
do.
folks?"
Excuse me. I do be ready most of the time.
No,
I'm just saying.
no.
Not maybe when
No.
you want me to. So that's the
No.
thing. We're not gonna be ready at the same
So
time.
you're ready. You're ready when I'm at work in the car.
Well, I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
because I'm
exactly.
women.
See, exactly.
It was,
See?
my peak hours turn on at different times. I gotta
Exactly.
change
See,
it.
exactly. So by the time I
So-
get home, the peak has gone down, and
Oh
you
my
just like,
goodness. Well, then you should have been home. That ain't no me. You
yeah,
missed
right.
your moment.
I missed my moment. Shoot, whatever. I'm gonna start making trips home then.
I will call you, be like, Peter, I don't know what you're doing right now, but you're gonna have to come home real quick and then go back.
How am I gonna? I could be 100 miles away. Talk about something, come home real quick and stop. Whatever. Yeah, exactly.
But see, I be ready, just not at the same time. That's all.
That's
and that
my point.
happens. That happens a lot in marriage.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And you try to turn it back on, later on, but then after you done got through the day, it's like, wait, and sometimes it's still there and sometimes it's not. It depends.
If you say so. I'm not saying nothing else
Okay.
because it's gonna get me in trouble.
Would you think it'd be different if women lead, like show that, come on, so would you want that more or do you want it less or you like it the way it is?
I would like, for me personally, I would like it a little bit more, but I understand why it doesn't happen.
Mm. You think all men want women to lead, or
No,
it's just showing them that my woman want me, so they want it?
I think we had the discussion
In that
before. I
way.
think sometimes you have to show your husband that you want him because you don't want the husband to always think that he's the one that's got to initiate.
Mm.
It's good to initiate because it shows that you want your husband. Yes,
Yeah.
you should initiate sometimes.
I think you have moments where your peak is high and you just you're showing it more than you do, and sometimes when it's low, it just, I don't know, it varies from month to month or from day to day.
Minute to minute, second to second.
So I'm just saying it just depends on the person, not all the time. But I think men always want it no matter what.
Oh, definitely.
But as for a woman, depending on what mood she's in,
Well, it depends. It,
look,
no, it
depending
does
on,
depends. It also
you know,
depends on the age, because like as I get older, sometimes I'm just tired. I'm just like, you know what? I hit you up later. I'll get you later.
mm.
You know, I mean,
So
because
do men lose their peak early?
no, you don't lose it early. It just sometimes I'm too tired.
You just tired.
Yeah,
I can see that.
yeah. Sometimes I'm just tired. But the funny, even though I'm tired, I can still go.
Yeah.
But I think I just mentally now, just like, you know, I'm tired. I need rest. I need that too, but I need rest.
Yeah.
So you know what?
I think, you know, when both people rest up, then it's more enjoyable.
I think
for
that's
both
why.
people.
That's what I mean by. That's why I
And I
sometimes
think-
I say.
But
Yeah.
I think sometimes for women, it's a mental thing sometimes too.
What you mean?
It's like mentally have to be prepared to be sexually ready to do something.
Why do you have to be mentally prepared?
Because I don't know. I think sometimes you mentally prepare yourself for certain things. And I think for women, sometimes mentally you have to be like, okay, I'm ready.
I remember we talked about this before, and I said that I think planning it sometimes when you get to a certain point in life, you plan it. It actually is not a bad thing, because like that's what you mean by mentally prepared. So you have to say, I'm gonna give my husband some tonight.
Yeah, but that ain't something I plan.
You are planning it though. That's you just said mentally prepared. That's planning.
Yeah, but yeah, for that day.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. So, but you're still planning.
Yeah, okay.
You're still planning. No matter what, I'm giving my husband some today. You're planning.
Yeah.
Even if it's mentally, you're still planning.
Yeah. I guess I was talking about the sense of writing it down on the calendar, be like, okay, 14,
no.
15, 13, 14.
Oh, you know, because plans change.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Plans change. You can wake up that morning and not feel good.
Yeah.
So plans change. So it's more about if you mentally make a thing in your head, you're like, oh, you know what? All right, I'm feeling this. He gonna, no matter what. I don't care if he's got one. I don't care if he's got one leg in the grave and the other one's out. He's that tired, dead tired. That's fine.
Yeah.
You know, but women don't think like that though. Women do.
Yeah. Okay, I get that.
Because like we said before, it's when you make love or have sex, it's more as a connection.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's how men connect with their spouse.
Yeah.
I mean, we connect in other ways.
Yeah.
That's what you was talking about too. You know, I disagree with the other statement too. It just popped in my head. So when we met, yeah, we did start having sex not right away, but we did start having sex, right?
And fed up too. I mean, fed up one,
right?
Yeah.
But I disagree with something else you said too, because you were saying we talked on the phone and we did get to know each other, and we started having sex, which we know was not right, but we did. But I think you said something like we was not spiritually connecting. But like I said earlier, we were. That was the other thing you said. That's why I came with that. What I just said earlier, that we were spiritually connecting, because you was actually very spiritual, even though you was doing what you should not be doing. You was actually very spiritual. You didn't realize it, but you was actually very spiritual towards me. You know, everything was about God. Let's pray. Let's pray about it. Let's talk to God about it. Let's go to church. So you actually was very spiritual. You just didn't. I don't think you remember that. Again, I just want to bring that because when you like you said, it's funny when you listen back to some, you realize sometimes some things you say, you're like, wait, that wasn't right. Or you start thinking about it, it's like, wait, that's not how it went.
Right.
You know, so I just want to point that out to you.
Yeah, I think,
So I think we did actually connect spiritually.
Yeah.
Because you made a statement saying we didn't connect spiritually, but we did.
Yeah. I would think I was saying in the sense of how we was, like praying together and stuff like that. I don't remember us actually praying together to maybe later on in our relationship. It wasn't right away.
No, it wasn't right away.
That's what I was referring to.
But we did start once we start.
That's what I was referring to.
But maybe the first couple of weeks, because we was just talking and get to know each other.
Yeah.
But once we got to know each other, we did pray.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. But we didn't know each other. We was kind of courting, and everything. And God brought you in my life. Like I said, I saw a halo over your head. I said it to this day. I was
Do you
like,
still see the halo?
No.
See, it's gone.
Yeah, it's more like pitchforks.
Really, pitchforks? Really? Oh my gosh.
And for those that can't see, horns.
Okay.
which is technically not even real, but we did use that for. Nah, you're not evil. You're a good person. I love you to death.
Mm.
You know, I'm just fed up with you sometimes.
I mean, it get like that. You get fed up, but
Yeah.
you ain't gonna go nowhere. You
Nah,
still
I'm
gonna
not.
stay right there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And you know that too. That's a funny thing.
But some people in marriage actually have a line depending on how the person, like a boundary line for their spouse. Do you think that's necessarily?
What you mean a boundary? Yeah, you gotta have boundaries.
Yeah.
You gotta have boundaries.
Mm.
But it's funny thing you just said. What you just said just made me click. What if? And I saw this on a comedian show. A comedian said this. What if we actually made it harder to get married and easier to get divorced?
Hmm.
What I mean by that is, what I may be saying it wrong. So let's say me and you about to get married,
Right.
and so you say, okay, you gonna marry her? Okay, you gotta pay $20,000 to marry her,
Okay.
and you
I
gotta
got
sign a 4-year contract. No matter what, you gotta stay married to her for 4 years before you get divorced.
Yeah. I would say 5 years would be the.
5. You always gotta do different.
I'm
I'm
saying.
just throwing out a number. But what do you think about that?
No, I don't think that's forcing people to be together.
That's not forcing people. It's just saying because you're making a commitment to each other. Because I think his point was that when you get married, you're making a commitment to the person no matter what. But we're so quick to just be like, as soon as something goes wrong, we want to drop that commitment.
Yeah.
So that's what he was saying. So make them. It's like making a contract. So just it is a marriage. Okay, a marriage is a contract with God, but we seem to break the contract with God so often. But if we have a lease. You guys, and you sign a year lease.
So you got to stay in that lease.
You
for
got to stay in that lease for a year. So I think that's what his. So yeah,
Okay.
and I'm not saying we're gonna do that. I just thought it was funny that he was
hypothetically.
Yeah, hypothetically, I just thought it was funny that he was saying that because I was like, that does make sense because we're so quick to break.
Well, maybe it'll also give the people a chance to really see each other. You know what I'm saying? Especially during those first 5 years, it's always the hardest. So you able.
They say 7, but yeah.
But yeah, so the first, you see that, you go through, you start seeing things, seeing if you can work through it. Because most times you can. And most times the situation is not that deep
so
that you have to separate.
It's almost like forcing them. So like, okay, I got to stay with this person for the next 4 years. Then I'm going to make it, I'm going to make it work.
Let me see, can I see what's good in her or what's good in him?
Yeah.
What I don't like or what she don't like
I'm not
or whatever.
saying it's going to work. I just thought it was funny that he was saying that. I was like, wow, that's actually kind of ingenious, And then he was like, divorce is which is already, and make divorce easy. Because, actually to get divorced sometimes is hard.
Yeah.
Especially when you got a lot of property and stuff. Like, I was telling you about the couple.
You got children, property,
the guy had to pay the lady like $20,000 a month in spousal support.
Mm-hmm.
And I know people that have got divorced and then work, so they would just get the spousal support money until until the day they die.
Yeah.
Or whatever. However until they get remarried. Because then it stops.
That's one way to look at it, but. I think for me, when, depending on the people to enter into marriage, they have to really be serious about it. Really, not just about the spouse, but their connection with God. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you love God, you know what I'm saying, and as much as you love God, you love your spouse. Because, you know what I mean? Because you join it together. Because you're no longer just one person. You're no longer just individual. You both one now.
Yeah, that's.
You know what I'm saying? When you come married, like we one, it's no more. It's just me, or it's just Pedro, it's just Tara. It's us. We together.
Yeah, exactly. I said that before. Like when you and I was dating, if you got on my nerves, I would just leave and go to my house. Yeah. But now that we're married, when you get on my nerves, I can't leave and go to my house because I'm in my house. Yeah. So it's like, now I got to figure out how I'm going to, navigate through that.
Yeah. So now that we won, we have to, work through it.
Yeah.
You can't, if you think in the individual way, in your marriage, then you're never gonna work it out. But you're gonna want to do things yourself.
Well, that's the problem with marriage, where people jump out because they want to do it that way. Mm-hmm. They can have a good man or you have a good woman, but because they're not helping them, as you said, then you're not helping them, and what they want to achieve, they want to get out.
Yeah.
But if you're not if you help each other achieve, I think that's one thing. Always be supportive of the goals of your spouse.
Yeah. And I also think when you enter into marriage, don't go in there having your expectation high of that person. You know what I'm saying? Because not everything gonna go the way you think it's gonna go.
I think you can have high. I think you can have high expectations. You just need to have real expectations.
You know, yeah.
Because you gotta remember,
realistically.
because you gotta remember something. Some people will have a whole lot of money,
Right.
so it will allow them to do certain things.
Right.
So you can go into the marriage with that high expectation,
Mm-hmm.
and and not saying that, not being a gold digger, because I'm not saying the person's a gold digger, but I'm just, it could be a woman with a lot of money too.
Yeah.
So you can go in with the expectation of, we can do this, or we could do that, but and then work together.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas you don't, if you go, and it's not, I don't want to use money because always money, just expectations of the person's behavior towards you, or the person, the way they treat you,
Yeah.
or the way they are. Because like sometimes we talked about this before, when you get married, you don't realize the baggage that comes with the person.
Yeah.
So you have to be under that realization of like, okay, I'm marrying this person, but I know their life story, because obviously you've talked to them, know their life story.
Past,
so you expect that they may still have some underlying things going on. You can't expect to go into the marriage and it's just roses and diamonds and pearls and perfect.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You can't, right after the first fight, say, oh, we're not supposed to fight, so I can't be married to you.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by that's unreal. That's unreal expectations,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You're not going to agree.
Mm-hmm.
Like I read earlier, you're gonna learn. Like 18 years, we're still learning things about each other.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm still learning things about you. We still, one day we'll be just talking and be like, wait a minute, you like doing that? And you're like, I didn't even know you like doing that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it happens.
It does. It does. And I just think we have to really, even now, like you said, we have to really look at things in a realistic way and just know that situation's going to happen. We're not going to agree on everything. We're not going to see eye to eye on everything. And if that's the case, then be open to listening to that person's opinion, whether you like it or not, whether you agree with it or whatever. Just listen to it. Even if you think it's I don't think that makes sense. It may not make sense to you, but it makes sense to them. So it's just being open to it. Agree to disagree. I'm just saying.
I'm not, I don't want to get myself in trouble with you, so I'm trying to.
I'm just saying you can agree to disagree, right?
Yeah, you can agree to disagree.
You know what I mean? Not all the time. You right, Pedro.
No, see that where you go. You see,
because I knew you was gonna say some stuff like that.
No, I don't try to be right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't try to be right. See, I think as me being a little bit older, it's not about being right. Sometimes I can see things just like you can see certain things, but it's opening up your mind to listen to the other person and say, I see that was not going to happen, but you saw that was going to happen. So thank you for pointing that out to me.
So you saying you're more wiser than me?
No, I'm not saying I'm more wiser than you. I think we're both wise. Well, now we're both wise, but I think that sometimes in
just
life,
say how you feel.
Sometimes you can be kind of like, stubborn.
You're like you can?
I'm not stubborn.
Yes,
I think I've got much better. No, I'm not.
Stubborn.
No, when it comes, I have gotten much. In the past, I was stubborn.
You're unrealistic, Pedro.
I'm not stubborn, Todd. I just think that sometimes, you can be, as I can be. I can be stubborn, but I'm not stubborn like you. You get
Pedro,
to your stubborn when you get in your
don't
feelings.
do that. So my stubbornness needs to be of your choosing instead of my stubborn being just me being stubborn.
See, this is the thing.
You being stubborn is Pedro being stubborn.
No, I've learned.
We're going to have two different things.
No, I've learned that in life that your stubbornness is who you are. So
oh my
I've
goodness,
learned,
and yours is too.
What am I being stubborn about?
Oh my goodness, why I always got to be Pacific? So now I can just be stubborn.
Be Pacific.
But I have to be Pacific with your stubbornness. No, I'm not doing that.
I can be Pacific with your stubbornness.
No. Because if I don't agree with something and I believe in it,
see, but you don't agree with nothing I say, though. That's
not
the thing.
True. That's not.
If you don't
true.
agree with nothing I say, then what?
That's not. You always think I don't agree with nothing you just say, but go ahead, keep living like that.
We gotta go through like a 10-minute, conversation before we get to that.
Because I just told you, it depends on what it is. If I be like, no, I don't think so, then that's what I'm not being stubborn. I just don't agree. You using it as a stubborn thing, and it's not. It's
Like I
just that I
said,
don't agree.
like I said,
So get up off
right.
your horse.
I'm not on my horse. I'm just laughing at you say what you're telling. And I'm like, but we need to, okay, let me put it this way.
We need to.
We need to.
We should.
What do you mean we should?
You saying we need to. What do we need to do?
We should act the same way.
Mhm.
What we're saying. That's all I'm saying. I think sometimes we're human. We're not always going to, act that way. In the sense of what we say.
Okay.
Because I think we sometimes, both of us, let our stubbornness get the best of us.
Probably.
And that's what I'm saying. See how I cleaned that up?
Yeah. Depending on what it is.
Yeah.
Depending on what it is. Not all the time that's the case.
Not all the time that's the case?
Mm-hmm. Shoot.
Anyway.
I think once you get to that point of, especially when you don't agree about something and you're able to talk about those things that you don't like, then that's growth in a marriage. That's showing that, okay, even though I don't agree, but let me listen to what they're saying. Right?
Yeah. And I think that's where we are at, hopefully at this point in our marriage.
Yeah, we are. And
we have
still
our
growing,
moments still. Yeah, we're still growing. You're still growing.
Mm-hmm. See, you so busy pointing fingers at me.
I'm not pointing fingers at you.
And this I just told you that we are one, but you individualize
we are
me
one.
as
don't go
you
there.
are.
How am I individualizing you?
Because you're just like, yeah, I see. Then you're looking at me like you know everything. And you
I don't know everything. I don't know. I just told you I'm stupid. I just told you that I'm stupid. I just said I'm stupid.
Mm.
I am. I'm stupid.
I know. I don't think you're stupid. I just think sometimes we think differently on things. Not being you stupid.
All the time. That's why we're different.
Oh, gosh.
And I just kind of like double talk because I say 1 minute we talk. We think about, the funny thing is we can think of the same thing, but we think about it in a different way.
Okay. So what do that mean?
That means it's different.
Okay.
Doesn't it?
That means at some point we can come to a common ground. That's what it means.
Yeah, after you decide that the common ground will be what you want it to be.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. That's kind
Lord,
of
to fit within your narrative.
My narrative. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I love you, though.
Mm-hmm.
I love you with all my heart.
Yeah. Love ain't got nothing to do with it.
I like you, too, with all my heart.
Mm. See, when you like somebody, you can tolerate them. And keep going.
I guess so.
And keep going.
I guess so.
And that's why we sit together. Because we tolerate each other. Because we like each other. / love each other too.
Well, see, tolerate is a strong word. Wrong word. Because I don't tolerate you.
No. So what's the word?
I can't think of it. Maybe I'll think of it next time. Tolerate? No. I think I adore you.
Oh my gosh. You're so extra.
I don't know if it's because, you can tolerate something, but that don't mean you have to mess with it.
Yeah.
I tolerate, when I worked in NHS, I tolerate people in NHS, but I didn't like working with them.
Yeah.
But I tolerated them. So, I mean,
Yeah, because you had to go clock in and make a check.
Not really, because I would just move to a different department. You know me, I'd be quick to be like, peace, I'm out.
Yeah.
Learn something new and move on.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But anyway, so as we end
But we like doing life together, right?
Say it again?
We like doing life together. When you like doing life with a person.
I love doing life with you. I love each day is a different,
I don't take no day for granted.
No.
That's why I'm so quick. Like I may be in my feelings and I may be stubborn in some things, but then I come back and be like, you know what, Pedro? I'm sorry, we good?
Yeah, but you get in the state, you didn't have to get, that's my point. You just
at that time, I wasn't thinking that.
You just admitted it. That's what I was
thinking that.
So
I wasn't thinking that.
Instead of getting to that, why don't you just right off the back be like, babe, okay.
Okay, I'll try it.
That's just what, you just, after all of that, you just admitted what I was saying. See?
I would try it.
Doesn't mean I'm right. Doesn't mean that I'm trying to be right. Doesn't mean that I'm trying to think. I'm just like, why has always got to be pushback? Just give a brother a little love. Give a little bit of love. That's it. You already got enough love. We got 3 kids.
That don't mean nothing. They just
Oh,
you
that
know.
don't mean the children don't mean nothing.
No,
Wait.
what I'm saying is that don't bring the kids in this. This is about me and you. You know what I'm saying? This ain't got nothing to do with the kids. Okay.
Whatever.
I'm
Okay.
just saying.
Okay.
You know it's true.
Well, on that note, we're coming to the end of the podcast.
So even if you're fed up, don't stay there. Yeah.
What?
Don't stay fed up.
All right. I'm sorry, but no, I thought you meant even if you fed up, don't stay there. Mean like leave.
Even if you fed up, don't stay there. Don't stay in that mindset of being fed up. Move on and try to work things out.
But the way you said it, I thought you meant if you're in the state of fed up, don't stay there. Meaning like leave the marriage.
See what's wrong with you, Pijo? Something is really wrong with you, Pijo. Why would I even say that? Though?
I know. That's why I was like, "What are you talking about?" That's why I was like,
"What are you talking about?" I would have actually said those words. That's what I thought.
Like I said, I misperceived. And listen, I perceive instead of me assuming. I specifically asked you, what do you mean? See, there you go.
Do you always just be outside the box? Just trying to gather yourself in. I'm just saying, like, come on in.
I don't know. Am I outside the box or inside the box?
I'm just saying,
I don't know.
Doing too much.
I don't know. When it comes, I don't know. I like to paint outside the box sometimes, but yeah. But thank you so much for joining us on the Heal My Marriage podcast.
That's right.
You got something to say?
No.
Oh.
Make sure you like and subscribe and share.
Yep. Again. And we also would like we started last week, we said that we're trying to do a couple of things. We're going to take some classes. We want to
we would like to see.
We want to do a seminar.
Mm-hmm.
We want to do some things, take the show on the road a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So we were just asking for your support in that venture.
Yep.
So if you would like, you can always just go to our podcast link, and Tyra will put everything in the bottom.
Yeah.
And it's if you would like to donate, you can donate to PayPal at Goddess Ministry. At Goddess Ministry on PayPal.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can contact us at marriagecanhealpodcast@gmail.com.
That's right.
And also is the British pound sign Heal My Marriage Cash App.
For the UK.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter UK or because you can't send from the US anymore to the UK or the UK to the US. They Cash App. So anyway.
Yeah.
I digress. But thank you again for joining us. Also, please support Tower and PSKG Designs.
That's
PSKG
right.
Designs.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to pskgdesign.business.blog.org. Sorry. And she'll put all the links in the YouTube, in the bottom of the YouTube.
Yeah, it's already in our link. So you just go to our YouTube channel and you have all the different links and you just click on it.
Okay.
On our link tree.
And for those on the radio in the UK, like I said, is any custom shirt you want, you can contact us.
And I do have an Etsy store, so you can look us up at our Etsy store. Like I said, I have all the links in there, but the Etsy store is PSKG Designs. You can look it up on Etsy.
Etsy. ESTY.
Yeah, ETSY.
ESTY? Okay.
ETSYSE. That's what
it's ETSY? I thought it's ESTY.
No, Peter, you really not.
Oh, I don't know. I really don't know how to spell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Work it out.
Gotcha. All right.
Mm-hmm.
But all right. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. My name is Tara.
My name is Pedro.
And this is Heal My Marriage Podcast.
Peace.
Peace.